It's Friday Night Frenzy, brought to you by Ford.
Welcome to Week 10 of Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Ford. I'm Titus Cleveland. That is Jeff Hinkle. Jackson Cowan, he'll join us in just a bit. But, folks, we're just 1 week away from postseason football. But before we punch those playoff tickets, there's still some unfinished business under the Friday night lights.
Yeah, Titus. And for some teams, this is the grand finale of the last dance of the season. For others, it's just the beginning of what could be a magical championship run.
Goodness. And on Halloween Friday, packed with games, tricks, and maybe a few treats. Let's not waste any time, folks. Let's get straight to the action. The Central Warriors taking on the Riverdale Ridge Ravens. We take you to the season finale for the Warriors as they host that team. And they came out swinging early with a lot of juice, a lot of energy. They would match the Ravens blow for blow in that first quarter, tied up at 7 apiece after the first quarter. And then that was just what they could put up together. The Ravens, they would go on from there, scoring 35 unanswered points over the next 3 quarters while holding Central to just one more score. The final in this one, Riverdale Ridge 42, Central 13. The Warriors wrap up their season at 1-9, while the Ravens stay perfect at 10-0, soaring into the postseason without a blemish on their record.
And now let's go down to Delta, where the Panthers are sitting at 6-2, but their opponents, the Coleridge Titans, they're also 6-2, and they are trying to play spoiler to some special festivities before tonight's game. It's the last home game of the season. That means it is senior night for some Delta Panthers, looking to keep their mini winning streak alive. They won the last 2 games against Aspen and Moffat County. Let's go to the first drive of the game for Coleridge. Dylan Miller, that's the wrong team. Scott Floyd, interception, Delta. Ensuing Delta drive. Jet Ryan calls his own number, makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss. Get off me. He will get some yardage. Couple plays later, Mac Lockhart does not feel like going down until he reaches pay dirt. 7-0 Panthers. He's just a freshman. Next Coleridge drive. How about Marcus Munoz on the little end around? That gets the Coleridge Titans into good field position, but the Panthers making a stand on 4th down. That's a turnover on downs. And how about the next, or this is the second quarter now, Jet Ryan is going to turn on the Jets. I lost him there for a second. He will scamper into the end zone, 14-0 Panthers. Also, how about a little bit of a shout out to the tradition over at Delta with the firefighters and the sirens after every touchdown. Later on in the second quarter, Dylan Miller scrambles. Is that prime Ray Lewis back there? That's called hat on a hat football, folks. Same drive. Scott Floyd coming in like a heat-seeking missile. You can't spell Delta without a D. Later on, Miller looking for something in the end zone, and it is going to fall incomplete. Your score going into the half, Delta 14, Coleridge 0. Second half, it is all Delta Panthers. They had scored 17 in the fourth, add on a field goal in the third. Panthers roll Coleridge 34-0. They will be in the playoffs, but we still don't know who they are going up against.
Yeah, we got one more team that took some, that went out and went all ballistic. The Grand Junction Tigers with the Colorado Springs, and they steamrolled Sam Creek 56-13. The final score, Junction goes 5-0 in conference play to win the 4A I-25 League. Junction finished the season on a 5-game winning streak, who now improves to 8-2, averaging, get this folks, nearly 48 points a game during that stretch. Talk about finding your rhythm at the right time.
Man, obviously it feels great. Feels like we accomplished something this season, and to go back to back is really special. I'm looking forward to just kind of that win or lose, go home. I mean, we've had that before, but now it's real. It's like we could go as far as we want to go.
About the Fruta Monument Wildcats. They went to Thunder Ridge to finish its season. The Wildcats look to end the season at 500, and they will do it. They win a battle over the Grizzlies 34-26. Fruta ends the regular season at 5-5, 2-3 in their league. Thunder Ridge finishes at 4-6.
Jeff, hold on. My head is still hurting from that hit from Delta. I mean, that was a head-on-head.
That is what you call old school, just get a guy football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Delta's definitely, they're hitting their cylinders. They're going to be going to the postseason, like you said. They fell short last year in the first round to Wellington. They're looking to, extend it next year. Fruta, I love what I've seen from them closing out that season. He didn't have the best outcome, but that last game, I think, is a statement win.
Yeah, I think that last game kind of proves that Fruta can kind of hold their own in the 5A division. I think think there's a little bit of growth to come next year for them, but it's only their second season in 5A. They know what the competition's like now, and they know what to expect next year.
Yeah, 100%. And Grand Junction, you can't speak about how well they've been playing in that 5-game stretch. After losing those 2 games to Fruta and in Durango, they have just been lights out. I wonder, is the tie for Junction, or is it Halloween
night?
Oh, okay.
Halloween.
Just want to make
black
sure.
and orange
Just want to make
We
sure.
don't show favoritism on this
We
show.
do not show favoritism, folks. But stick around, folks. We got more football coming your way on Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Ford.
It's Friday Night Frenzy, brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Ford. We have some more games to show you. Olathe, Cedar Ridge, Jackson. You went there. Tell us what you saw.
Yeah, it's 2 teams wrapping up their regular seasons. Olathe, they've struggled a bit as of late, guys. Lost 3 of their last 4. Cedar Edge, though, they've won 2 straight. They've looked solid. The Pirates enter this one at 4-3. Cedar Edge is just 1 win better at 5-3. And as the sun sets behind the mountains, Cedar Edge keeps on rolling. Coulterman takes it in the end zone, untouched. 7-0 Bruins in the first quarter. We saw the offense. Now it's time for the defense. Liam Martin comes up with the pick. I have a feeling we might see a little bit more from him later. Cedar Edge doing it on both sides of the ball early. It's all them. That pick would set up Logan Sanders. 14-0 Bruins. The run game is working for the boys in blue. But Olathe, they won't go away quietly. Play action. Garrett Keith finds Jacob Avila with a nice grab in the end zone. They cut the lead to 7. Cedar Edge, second quarter, right back to work. Makai Salazar coming right at you, right into your living room. Finds the end zone, 21-7, another touchdown on the ground. This time it's 1 through the air. Sanders rolls out. He has Liam Martin. He had the pick in the first quarter. Touchdown in the second quarter. Bruins up 28-7 going into half, and they would not look back. All Cedar Edge all day long. They take this one 49-13 at home. The Bruins finish the regular season at 6-3, 2-2 in league play. Olathe will end the season at 500, 4-4. The record 1-3 in the conference.
Yeah, and how about a showdown between 2 teams on a tear? The Palisade Bulldogs are riding a 4-game win streak. Eagle Valley rolling in with 9 straight. History leans the Bulldogs' way in this matchup, and they'll look to keep that edge as they defend their home turf against the Devils of Eagle Valley. Let's go out to Stoker Stadium. The Bulldogs hosting Eagle Valley on a chilly Halloween night. Let's go to the first quarter. Their quarterback Branson Springer says, I got my own number. Says, I got this, tucks it, takes it off. Touchdown. Bulldogs. Palisade strikes first, but they miss the PAT. They are up early 6-0. Next drive, deja vu, same story, different finisher. Springer hands it off to the bruiser, Cade Carter. Carter's lowering the shoulder like it's personal. Bulldozes his way across the goal line. Bulldogs up 12-0. And hey, when you're rolling like that, why not go for 2? They do it, and they get it. Dogs up 2 touchdowns. Now, how about those Devils trying to get something cooking? Enter Coulter Blakely. Drops back, spots his guy, lets it fly. Malachi Barros in a full sprint, green grass and glory ahead. But here comes Diego Salvati, chasing him down like a lion on the hunt, dragging him down at the 1-yard line. From there, the Bulldogs defense turns into a brick wall. 4 cracks in the end zone, and they get stuffed like Thanksgiving dinner. Palisades defense holds the line, and that's the tone for the night. Bulldogs pitch a shutout in the first half, leading 14-0. They never really looked back, folks. And 28-10 is your final. The Bulldogs kept rolling in that second half, only give up 10 points to this Eagle Valley Devils team that was undefeated coming into Stoker.
Montrose, another undefeated team. They headed to Pueblo West to try and finish the season undefeated, and they did that. The Redhawks, a perfect 10-0 on the regular season. They knock off the Cyclones 23-6. Montrose scored 16 in the first quarter and rely on their defense the rest of the way. Montrose undefeated in back-to-back regular seasons.
Grand Valley, they're on the road tomorrow. They head to Meeker to take on the Cowboys. It's the final regular season game for both of these teams. Grand Valley still looking for their first win of the season. Meeker has a chance to go undefeated in league play and win the 1A Western Slope League. That game is tomorrow at 1 p.m., guys. Montrose, undefeated season, 10-0. They've looked so good all year long.
And I'm not surprised after seeing what they did the first couple of games. You know, they still have that fire in their chest to go back to Fort Collins, and I think they're on a good start right now.
Yeah, they haven't turned back all season. They've been dominant against every single team that they've played. That streak of scoring 50 in league play against Pueblo West came to an end today. But hey, 32 points is nothing to scoff at.
I cannot wait for the postseason football. Stay tuned, folks. We got more football next week and so forth. We'll see you guys tomorrow.